I think it started. Not sure. Yes, start. Salam alaikum. So start by introducing this course. As I said, this week, because we have the add and drop, so it will be unfair to start the class and the details and new lecture. So we'll start with some simple review maybe and introduction of the class, and everyone introduce themselves to me and I introduce myself to you, and we agree on the class protocol, the rules. You don't know me, I don't know you, so we should agree on few things at the beginning. So what is this class? This is CS112. Draw pen option, maybe this size is okay. CS112, as you know, this is called data abstraction. And object-oriented programming. Very long name, but we are going to understand each part of it. And object-oriented programming. You should plan. This is in your life. If I plan correctly, then I will not run into small space. Programming. Okay. Next time maybe I'll bring a ruler so it is nicer. So first thing, when does this class meet, or who I am? Do you know me? So I'm the instructor. Instructor means the teacher or the doctor of this class. Instructor will teach you. So we have many instructors. This is not good. I should bring a ruler definitely next time. Yeah, my name is Hazem Al-Alfi. So this is Arabic name. Why do I speak in English? Because the medium of instruction, the language of instruction per the rules of the university is the English language. Okay, so we are going to meet. We have 3 lectures. I'm going to give you the times and places, and 1 lab and 1 tutorial. Okay. But before that, I would like from everybody, if you have some sheet of paper, because I learn your names by seeing. I don't memorize by listening. So my name is Hazem. I put it like this. Please write your name on a piece of paper and show it to me, because it is important to know your names. Why is it important to know your names? To get bonus marks. This is optional, of course. If you would like to get some bonus marks, please write your names. And I would like to know who you are. Every time you're going to put it, so I memorize your names. Okay? So for myself, I start with myself and just put a small sheet. So I'm going to ask you, for example, what is your name? Every time I'm going to say, for example, Ali, do you have your question? Did you understand, Ali? Instead of saying this man, this girl, I think we have names. Humans, we have names. You need a marker? So please write it so I can see it. And this will help me remember your names. So how many lectures? This is 4 credit course, okay? But first thing we said the medium of, what does it mean, medium of instruction? طريقة التعامل, or the language of instruction. خلينا Ali. So the language of instruction is the English language, even though we are all Arabs, but unfortunately the language of the science nowadays, especially computer science, is the English language because the Americans are the most powerful now on the planet, so they ماجد أهلا وسهلا. If you have a question, of course, if you cannot understand, ask me and I will repeat again. And as I said, we are both coming from Arab countries, so it is easy to explain very simple English. I don't speak difficult English language. We have 4 credits, 4 credits class, okay? This is very important. Because it will give you many points towards your GPA, okay? And this means we have 3 lectures per week, not 2 lectures. Where are the lectures? Here in this, all 3 lectures in the same place. Yes?
And the subject talk about what? The subject talk about what?
Of course, we are going to give all the information one by one. Okay, thank you. Ali is asking, what is this course talking about? Well, I don't know what is data abstraction. I don't know what is object-oriented programming. I'm going to tell you right now. So let's agree first on the administrative issues, الإداريات, and then we're going to talk about the course contents. During the whole, we have the whole semester to talk about the course contents. We're going to give you informally today, بطريقة غير رسمية, informally, the contents of this course, and then we're going to talk about it more formally in the coming lecture and coming weeks.
Next week.
Yeah, maybe by the end of this week we are going to get official document what is this class about. But of course, starting from next week, the lecture, the contents that is in the exam. Okay. 10 to 11. Okay. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. This is the problem of technology. But the paper does not does not turn off. Yeah. And then we have, what else do we have? One lab, but it's, so 3 lectures, each lecture is 1 hour, okay? So this lecture from 10 to 11. Next we have 1 lab. So since we have 1 lab, then we understand that this course is practical course. We need to do a lot of programming coding, okay? 1 lab is 2 hours. Your lab is 2 hours. But to my information, we have about 40 students in this. So, how many students? Lot of students, so you cannot fit into 1 lab. For 40 students is not enough inside 1 lab, so we'll have 2 labs. Okay, please check your section. I don't have the sections. 1 lab, 2 hours. So section 1 and section 2. If you don't know this information, make sure you are up to date. So section 1 will be on Wednesday 9 to 11. And section 2 will be also Wednesday 11 to 1 p.m. Both with Muhandis Abdullah. Abdullah. Okay? And then we have also one tutorial, and it is 1 hour. Also two sections, because they are big size.
Three sections.
Third section is evening. So since your lecture is in the morning, then your two sections are in the morning. Please try like the morning lecture, please try to attend in the morning labs. Evening, attend the evening.
Section 3.
No, section 3 in morning.
Section 3.
يعني we can arrange this together. خلاص يعني ممكن مثلا you are section 1 and section 3. We can consider the number of the section we agree between us. خلاص. So did you understand the I want to memorize your name. Did you understand the question of measure is saying, but on the table in the official schedule it is written section 3 like this. The number of the section we can agree. For example, maybe you are section 1 and 3, and section 2 is the evening. خلاص. If you want to attend in the evening, please talk to me. But it is better if you lecture in the morning to attend the morning lecture. Usually in the evening we have a lot of empty space. Few people come in the evening. But also, which section is 11 to 1 measured? Section 3 is 11 to 1?
12 to 1.
12 to 1. لا لا اللاب
لاب section 1 من 9 ل 11.
ومين اللي 11 لوحده؟ Lab is 2 hours, tutorial is 1 hour. So let us write the tutorials without the section numbers, okay? So please attend in the morning lecture, please attend the morning. We have one on Monday, 11 to 12. And the other one is also Monday, 12 to 1, okay? Sorry, this table just yesterday was finalized, so just next time inshallah we'll have printed, okay? And also both Abdullah also, okay? Where is the location? We already have the locations on the table. H6 and F12. This is, I think, lab 2. Last year it was called lab 2, maybe. I don't know about F. And for tutorial, F110 and H209. Okay, it's easy to find the classes. So 2 is second floor and 1 is first floor. طيب. خلاص? So this is the place, location. This week, do we have a lab this week? No lab. No lecture or no lab? Lecture come, but we're not going to take new material, so we're not going to do labs this week.
Not tutorial.
Tutorial.
Not tutorial. First week we don't have.
يعني okay. But for lecture, please try to know the place, location, will information. Okay. So we're going to start from next week the lab and tutorial. So this is the first thing. خلاص. I'm going to add one more page. Same paper as current, exact copy. So the second thing, we already talked about the language, صح? Language of instruction being. What does language of instruction is English? What does this mean? What is in English? راحت فين الصفحة؟
Training.
So it means language of instruction is English for many things. Yes, lecture, but also assignments, and most important, exams. If we explain in a different language, well, the exam is in English, then you are going to tell us, I don't understand the exam, okay? So let us get exams, quizzes, all testing materials. Time. So this is page number 1. We'll put the number here. Now page number 2. Next we have the communication. How do we communicate together if you need to ask something? All course information will be on Moodle. So Moodle again, sorry, not this week. Starting from next week, we'll have all course information. All course information will be on Moodle. And you are responsible. أنتم مسؤولون about all the contents on Moodle. Yani if I have to tell you something, next week we have quiz. Can come, I didn't know. Is this my responsibility? No, your responsibility. How do you know that we have a quiz? I will say in lecture. Maybe you are absent in the lecture, so you are responsible to check Moodle. This week Moodle is still not working. Still last semester information. Starting maybe inshallah from Thursday. From Thursday we will have Moodle working. So this way we cannot start the lectures officially. You are responsible to check Moodle. So please check Moodle. There is an app, even if you don't like to carry your laptop or check your PC, there is a small app. Did you check your app? You are here for the 3rd or 4th semester, so you must know, please, you can use the Moodle app, and it will have all the information. I don't know how to connect to the projector, but very light. If it is heavy, if it is taking a long time to load, there is an option not to download all the lectures, because we will have a lot of lectures, so it takes a lot of time to loading. So in the dashboard, you will find the courses, but unfortunately the courses of last semester. Starting from Thursday, we'll have the new courses, and I'll put all the materials here. So this is for quick checking, and also for message. If something very important, for example, I have a problem at home and I want to tell you tomorrow's lecture is cancelled. So I will send the information on the message of Moodle. Okay, so please try to install so you get the notification. And also, this will be the only way of communication. Sorry, I will not give my phone number to students, because it becomes very noisy. So the only way of communication. If you have something, I have the app, I will get notification. But don't tell me, doctor, I will be late because there is traffic. No, don't send me those messages. If you are late, خلاص. The only way of communication will be Moodle. خلاص? But one thing, you cannot upload a lot of videos on Moodle. Of course you can, but it becomes very slow. So regarding the video, now I will try to save the video. So the only different thing, I will put link on Moodle for my YouTube channel. I haven't yet set up the YouTube channel, but I will try it today. So we will only have one thing on YouTube, the lecture videos. Lectures, videos will be on YouTube channel. خلاص. Why YouTube? Because Moodle, if you put a lot of videos on Moodle, it dies. Now, how about the grades? Grading system. During the semester, we will have a lot of evaluation, تقييم. First, we'll have assignments. 5%. Which during the tutorial you will have to submit homeworks, okay? And then we'll have labs, 10%. What are those 10% for the lab? The lab, first thing you come, so attendance is one thing. But if you come and sleep during the lab, you will not get the whole 10%. Maybe I will be generous, سوف أكون كريما. If you come and sleep in the lab, you will get 5%, or it's recorded on YouTube. But you have to work also in the lab. So during the lab, usually what the teaching assistant does is going to check everyone. For example, Abraham, show me what you did on the code. Mariam, what Ali, Majid, what did you do? Show me your code and that it is running. Because some people come in the lab 2 hours because they did not sleep well last night. They come in the lab and continue sleeping 2 hours in the morning is good. If you do this, you will not get the full participation in the lab. Okay, so I will call it participation. So we would like to see your code. Also, many times when I have time, I will come also and attend the lab with the teaching assistant by myself. Maybe not every week, but I will try many weeks to come. And then the quizzes as usual. And I will put 10%. How many quizzes? I did not decide. Maybe 3, maybe 4. 3 to 4 quizzes. And if 3 quizzes, I will count the best 2. If 4 quizzes, I will count the best 3. Okay, so in either case, 3 or 4 quizzes, the quiz where you got the minimum score will be discarded. But you should try to attend all the quizzes. And then, as usual, midterm is 25. This is a policy of the university. I cannot decide midterm. The midterm will be 25%, and the final 50%. We cannot change this. Okay. Some students are absent all the semester, and they come in the final. They work very hard, or I don't know how they do it, but they get full mark in the final. Is this enough to pass the course? No, not enough, because we have a lot of work to do during the semester, and it helps you. خلاص? Before I continue, do you understand me? Easy English? Fine. Now, coming to the question of Ali. New page. What is the contents of this course? What are we going to study in this course? So first thing, prerequisite. What does prerequisite mean? What does prerequisite mean, ya habibi? Prerequisite is what are the courses you should take before studying this course. You cannot come from High school, yes, prerequisite is what you need to understand before taking this course, before. So you should have taken CS101. Anyone in this class did not take CS101, they will not be able to, you will not be able to register this course if you did not take CS101. Whom did you take CS101 with? Everyone, Dr. Marcel? Everyone? Okay, very good. So already arranged with Dr. Marcel to continue after he finished the arrays and structures and linked list and pointers. And I'm going to review. We're going to spend maybe 3 or 4 weeks. This is very important. We cannot continue if you don't remember in the what you did in CS101. So we have 3 courses of introduction to computer science, introduction to programming. CE or CS100. Maybe you talk with Dr. Sam.
Yes.
Yes. And then 101, which continue after the loops, and then 112. After 112, then there is more specialized كورسات متخصصة if you want to become a computer programmer. But 100, 101, and 112, this is the basic that everyone should know. So I will start first with a review. مشكلة التكنولوجيا. Okay. Course content. We will start first thing with review of 101. Not everything, otherwise we will lose the time. You already passed 101, and mashallah you got A's and B's. So review of 101, so we are going to review the arrays. خلاص. Pointers, I think you got some information about pointers and the relation between pointers and arrays. Then functions. I'm not sure if you studied functions a lot with Dr. Marcel, but we're going to review the functions. And last thing, structures. You already studied the struct. So? Time. So this is the first part 1, review, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Then part 2 is the object-oriented programming, which is the topic of this class, object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a different way, different approach, أسلوب مختلف for programming, for writing programs. So we're not going to learn new tools. We already know if condition. We already know for loop. We're not going to learn something new. We're going to learn a different approach, أسلوب مختلف in programming, which is called object-oriented programming. For this, we're going to start most important with classes and objects. Data encapsulation, constructors and destructors. Constructors and destructors. I think here maybe 2 more weeks. So after 6 weeks, it is the midterm. Approximately. Midterm is here. Then after the midterm, we are going to continue more advanced topics in object-oriented programming. advanced topics in object-oriented programming. For example, we're going to overloading, polymorphism.
ناخذ vectors ولا
Vectors is one application that you can do with coding, object-oriented or non-object-oriented. And whatever other topics. طيب خلاص understood. Now for this ends today's lecture. Thank you for coming today. And no attendance this week. Okay, but please come. You are old. You are responsible. Please come. Yeah, I will see you on Tuesday.